this is A. Renee from Journal Jive and Jive. If this is your first time and by the end of the video you end up liking it, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so every time I post you are in the know. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for joining in. And today we are going to get into this Sunday and we're going to do a, what is this, y'all? We are going to do a junk journal page. Haven't done this in a while. Matter of fact, I haven't done a pre-recorded video in about a week. So I said, let me come and do something on here, y'all. I've missed talking to y'all virtually, even though as I record, I feel like I'm talking to myself. But nonetheless, I have missed creating a video. So I am going to grab just some things that I have laying around. When I do my junk journal pages, y'all, I just basically grab different items and I put them together and create a journal page. It could be motivational. It could be on a day that I'm just not feeling it. It just depends. So I believe today we are going to, let's see, should we work on our cream color pages or our craft paper? Y'all know I really love the craft paper, so I'm thinking let's do the craft paper. We haven't done an entry on the craft paper since February 25th. So today, matter of fact, almost a month, less than a month away. Like tomorrow would have made a month. So let's go ahead and use the craft paper. I think that will be cool. And again, when I'm doing junk journal pages, y'all, I typically do them because they are stress relievers for me. And it's a little out of the norm. So it's just something that I like to do. They're not, you know, required. But for some people that are getting into journaling and you're like, I'm just not really ready to express myself completely, I would recommend something like this. It allows you to have a creative side and you could almost tell a story with your journal entry through your stickers, just simple words, shapes, stuff like that. So right now what I'm doing, I'm putting down some washi tape and it appears that this will be a talk through video, And again, what I will do for the most part, I might pull 1, 2, 3, 4 items out and then I build my page around that. I never really know how it's going to turn out in the beginning, but I knew that this would be the base of my page. I'm actually going to release this at the end of next week, so I kind of wanted to play around with it. I did a test cut just on some other paper, not even the paper that I normally use in the store, but I wanted to see what it looks like. And this image says be bold. This is an X-Acto knife, so make sure if you're using that you're careful with it. And again, like I said, this was a test cut image, so I said, well, let me see how I'm going to like it. So again, I'm just pulling out different washi tapes that I have. I have been utilizing whatever washi I have around the house, and I've been on a quest to just complete some rolls of washi, y'all. You know how like you buy stuff and you just seem like you've had it forever? This is one of those rolls that I feel like I've had forever. So again, like I said, this will be the base of this page. Is be bold. I want to be bold about things in life. We are approaching the second quarter of 2019. So I thought this would be just a creative page to do on today. And let that be the base of my message on this page. Be bold. So that is what we are doing. So I hope y'all are gearing up for April. At this point in your journal game, by the end of next week, you should be doing a recap on how everything is working or how everything worked out in your first quarter, okay? So you would be doing a recap method. If you're not familiar with the recap method, I will link that in the video. I will do an iCard and you can click on that and watch a couple of those videos. And that will show you what I mean by a recap. So in this case, you would be doing a recap for your quarters. So normally we do a weekly recap, but now you want to do your quarterly recap. What have I done in 3 months? What did not work? What needs adjusting? And what was like the bomb? I got through it. I'm excited. I achieved some things. So those are going to be the things that you want to write in that journal entry. You can actually do it in a creative form if you want to, if you like to doodle and do things like that. Or you can do it in just like I'm writing notes or a list making form. So it's totally up to you. So now I am going in and I'm adding my doll on here, and she says be bold. I don't know where I want her, but I think I'm gonna put her right here. And so it says be bold. And I think when you are going after your dreams and your goals, you do have to be bold about it. Like, you can't be timid, because when you're timid, you usually will second guess, or you won't even try some of the things that you need to do. So my encouragement to you for this second quarter, if you did not finish some of the things that you thought you wanted to do this year, the first quarter of this year, be bold. Just get bold about it. Don't second guess it. Write down some of your steps and the things you want to do, and give it a shot. If it works, it does. If it doesn't, dust yourself off and keep going, okay? You cannot reach your goals if you're not willing to try them out. So again, this is what this page is all about. It's about being bold. So you could do a couple of things here. If you wanted to write what you want to be bold about, you could go in and you can make a list. How will I be bold in quarter 2? So I think I'm just go ahead and write that in here. And today is March 24th. So I'm going to go ahead and date this just because I like this page. It's nothing negative. Y'all know if I don't want to remember the exact date, I don't date the page. But this is a positive page. This is about some things I want to accomplish. And I want to remember when I set some of these goals and when I told myself and gave myself permission to be bold, okay? So that's where this comes in. So we put the date. And remember, when you're doing a junk page, it does not have to be perfect. A lot of times you will get stuck when you're looking for perfection. Some people are natural artists that you will see when you're watching these different channels. So please don't get lost in your journal moment because you're trying to create something that's just not in you, okay? Everybody's not an artist. Everybody will not have perfect handwriting, but everybody has something that can be written down that has been floating in their mind. So enjoy your journal journey, okay? So again, yeah, I'm just pulling stuff out. Remember, I told y'all this is a junk page. So junk pages, you just end up adding little things. All right, so I say I need to be bold. And I'm going to prompt myself. How will I be bold in quarter 2 of 2019, okay? So quarter 2 consists of the months of April, May, and June. So each quarter is going to include 3 months. So you have 3 months to get some stuff done. That's actually a lot of time, y'all. 90 to 91 days, I guess, depending on how many days per month, whatever the case may be. That is quite a bit of time to get things done. So do not discount 3 months as it's not enough time. Get that out of your mind and start taking small steps to achieve those goals. So how will I be bold in quarter 2 of 2009? I just want to list maybe 3 things. And I'm not going to list those things on screen. One thing I will tell you about journal moments, while I do show and share a lot, there are some things that I feel like do not always have to be on screen. You don't have to tell every goal. Now, I do list some goals and y'all see them, but I do like to write some other goals that I don't necessarily want to share with everybody else, okay? So that's why you don't always see me posting or writing everything on here. Now, if you want to add some different things on here after that, you can go and add a little bit of detail in here and there. We always do little different borders on here or different little squiggly lines and stuff. Again, it's totally up to you on what you want to add on your pages, okay? So don't feel like if I don't add something, my page is not good enough. You just want to get those emotions out on page and then close your book and keep it moving. So again, I'm just adding a little detailing at this point. I just like to see little pops on my pages. Y'all know I'm always picking up a pen like, ooh, I hope it works. And this did slightly. It seems like it's trying not to work. So one thing about craft paper, I like that the white pens show up on here. Any of your pens that are like metallic, they show up really well on this paper, and it just gives a pop to your pages. So that is something you can consider. Now, if I'm saying be bold, who am I telling to be bold? I'm actually telling myself to be bold. So be bold And I'm going to put in every way. And then I'm going to just write, Dear Adrian. Now, usually I'll say A. Renee, but for this purpose, I'm writing to myself. So I'm going to use my government name, okay? Renee is my middle name, but I go by both. But in this case, I want to say Dear Adrian. So I'm going to write Dear Adrian. All right, and so that's what I wrote. And then, like I said, if I want to highlight this, then all I have to do right here, or if I want to bring attention to this, you talking to yourself. So you want to make it plain, and you want to make it bold, and you want it to stick out. And then I can just go in and color in between these lines so I know that this entry is all about me. And so there we have that. And again, if you want to add more to the page, you can. If you feel like, I think I've done all that I want to do, you just leave it at that. So again, it just depends on where you are in your journal journey. Like, it changes as you go. And so this says be bold in every way. And then I'm also going to put you are so worth it. And I believe you have to tell yourself things. Sometimes, even if you don't believe it at that moment, keep saying it until it comes true. Because often you will talk negative in your life and those things become true. So I believe if you speak it and you keep putting it in the atmosphere, those things will come true. I want to be bold, confident, successful in all the things that I do. So this is the message that I am writing to myself today. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was quick, but this is typically how my junk journal sessions go. They're not super long unless I am going to pull out some paint and some things like that. Then that's going to be a little bit different. So again, this is a junk journal page. We pulled out a little bit of washi, some Pentel Milky Pop pens, a black pen, some stickers, and we called it a day. So go ahead and pull out your journals today. Do a little fun moment, relax a little bit, and have fun on Sunday. Find something good, a good moment that you want to celebrate, you want to embrace, and then put that on your pages. So until next time.